Let's talk about why more Angelenos are moving abroad. If you live in Los Angeles, you already know. Life in Los Angeles is fast-paced, it's expensive, sky-high housing prices, relentless traffic, not to mention the fires that we recently went through, rising cost of living. More people in Los Angeles and California in general are asking an important question, and that is, what if there's a better way to live? For many, the answer is yes, but that yes lies beyond the U.S. borders. In 2025, new global opportunities, expanded remote work options, and welcoming immigration programs around the world are making international relocation not only possible, but smarter than ever. Whether you're a professional ready for change, a retiree looking for a relaxed lifestyle, or a family seeking more affordable living, moving abroad is a powerful step toward building a new kind of future. Here at SDC International Shipping, based right here in Los Angeles, we've been helping Californians realize their overseas dreams for decades. If you're ready to turn your what if into a what's next, you're in the right place. People often ask, well, how do you choose the right destination? Choosing the perfect place to relocate is one of the most exciting as well as overwhelming parts of the overall journey. Where you move impacts your lifestyle, your finances, and your overall happiness. Here's a few factors to consider. Cost of living. Research the cost of housing, healthcare, food, transportation, and entertainment in your desired country. Lifestyle fit. Think about climate, culture, pace of life, outdoor activities, and urban versus rural living preferences. Visa and residency options. Some countries are more welcoming to U.S. expats, especially those offering digital nomad visas, retirement visas, or investment visas. Healthcare and education. Access to affordable, high-quality services is crucial for families and retirees. And finally, language and culture. Language barriers can be challenging, so consider whether you prefer a country with a strong English-speaking community, or maybe you're excited to immerse yourself in a new language. There are some popular destinations that come to the top of my mind when we're talking about LA expats. Portugal, Mexico, Spain, and Australia. Portugal is affordable. It's known as being just a stunningly beautiful location. They're very welcoming to Americans. Mexico, of course, is close to home. Some of you are already familiar with the vibrant culture there and the lower cost of living. Spain, sun-drenched is one of the first descriptions that comes to mind. We're talking about the cities, the culture, and they also have a new remote worker visa available. Australia, which is an English-speaking country, diverse cities, strong job markets. So a pro tip here would be to visit your potential destination first, spend a few weeks there, test living abroad, and that way you can confirm your decision before making it, I guess we could say, semi-permanent. Choosing your destination is deeply personal, but whatever you decide, SDC International Shipping is here to make sure your journey from Los Angeles to your new home is smooth, safe, and stress-free. If you've been thinking about moving abroad, 2025 is handing you a good opportunity to do so, and that's because right now, remote work is giving people more freedom than ever when it comes to choosing where they live, not just where they work. Companies are more flexible, governments are getting more welcoming, and the cost of living is rising fast, especially here in the United States. We're no stranger to the inflation, which has affected the country for the last 4 years especially. And when you consider countries like Spain or Portugal and Mexico, the fact that they've rolled out special visas to make it easier for Americans to live, work, or even retire abroad, you can see the appeal, especially if you've been to these countries before and there's certain things that maybe stand out to you, reasons why you might want to consider making your home there in the not too distant future. And when we talk about services that are offered to people moving abroad, services like international moving insurance, that makes it safer than ever to ship your entire household overseas. On top of that, the transition from here to there has never been more secure. Technology, logistics, everything has changed over the years, and it's better than ever now in 2025. At SDC International Shipping, we believe that the Opportunity favors the prepared. So if your dream is to swap LA traffic and look for something more welcoming, maybe Lisbon's waterfront cafes, or if you're looking to trade in the high cost of California for Costa Rica, well, depending on what's going on in your life, there may not be a need to wait any longer. And also, just so you know, if it turns out that that location was not what you expected exactly, we are also available to move you back here to the United States. We serve all 50 states, and we move people to and from every country that you can imagine. So the world is open to you more so than ever in 2025. What to expect when moving from LA? So there's a lot of moving parts, but here's what you can expect when you team up with a company like SDC. Your journey starts here in Los Angeles, let's say. You'd be moving most likely or possibly through the port of Long Beach. There are busy international shipping hubs all around here in California, so if you're planning to move, a large move, especially abroad, we'll help you decide between shipping by sea or air freight, depending on your timeline and your budget. We'll help you choose the right shipping method for your life. If you're moving your entire household, sea freight is the most common, and most people find that it's the best fit. But if you need fast delivery of a few essentials, air freight can be your best friend. When it comes to customs and paperwork, one of the most challenging parts of an international move, you don't have to worry about that or stress over that because we have your back. We will guide you through the entire process. Yes, international paperwork can be confusing, but not when you have a team guiding you through every form, every rule, and someone who understands all of the regulations. You can check out our helpful customs clearance guide at sdcinternationalshipping.com just to see how simple and easy we make the entire process. Maybe you need a little bit of breathing room and you're not quite ready to move everything into your new home the moment you land. That's not a problem either. We have secure storage services available here in LA. We have secure storages available actually everywhere. We work with our partners to make sure that if you want to store some, or maybe even most, or even all of your items temporarily, we have secure climate-controlled storage available to you. So our promise is that when you work with SDC International Shipping, you're not just going to be another number in a warehouse. You will have a dedicated relocation expert helping you from the first box packed to the last box opened and put away at your new home. Again, yes, you will have a dedicated relocation expert working along with you. Now, there are some mistakes that people make. Let me just touch on those briefly. And let's start with waiting too long to start planning. International moves are complex, so between packing and paperwork and customs and coordinating shipping schedules, things move slower than, let's say, a local move across town. So you don't want to wait too long. Our advice is to start the process early. Get your international household moving, quote, at least 3 months before your planned move, and that way you can stay ahead of the curve. You can go to sdcinternationalshipping.com and chat with a live relocation specialist online. You can call our toll-free number at 877-339-0267 and talk to someone on the phone. That number again is 877-339-0267 if you want to talk to someone on the phone. Sometimes people try to, again, talking about mistakes that people make, they try to pack everything themselves. Now, some things you can pack yourself, which aren't going to be an issue, but one of the things you have to realize is that do-it-yourself packing, yes, while it may be a money saver on one side, it often leads to damages, delays, or even customs headaches because most people don't realize that international shipments require special materials as well as a very accurate inventory list. Our advice is to trust our professional packing services. We'll pack everything to meet international moving standards and protect your belongings. Overlooking customs paperwork, every country has its own rules about what you can and can't bring in. Missing one form or packing a restricted item that gets identified can hold up your shipment for weeks. Our advice, again, use our customs form guide at sdcinternationalshipping.com. or talk to one of our relocation experts about that on the phone to stay compliant, and let SDC handle the tough stuff for you. Next, skipping moving insurance. Even with the best packing and the best shipping, ocean travel can be at times unpredictable, and having the right protection for your belongings is important. Our advice is to ask about international moving insurance to cover your household goods from door to door. Ignoring storage needs. If your home isn't quite move-in ready yet, or maybe you didn't have as much room as you thought you would, you'll need a safe place to store your belongings temporarily. Again, we offer secure storage solutions at multiple points, giving you flexibility and peace of mind during your transition. So our promise is that when you work with us, you'll always have an expert there guiding you every step of the way. At SDC International Shipping, we understand that moving overseas isn't just about boxes and shipping containers. It's about starting a new chapter in your life with confidence. Beside the moving items and the particulars, here, of course, you have all of the other things that go with relocating to a new location. Turning on services if necessary, getting your kids registered for school, banking, and all of that goes right along with it. But just know that right here in the Los Angeles area, if you're a Los Angeles resident, we've been helping Angelenos turn those international dreams into reality for almost 20 years now. We've seen the excitement, the nerves, the endless to-do lists, and we've built services around making the process simple, secure, or even enjoyable. So here are the reasons why families and professionals and retirees across LA trust SDC International Moving, International Shipping to guide their entire move. First is the personalized door-to-door service. That's what we're known for. Your move is unique. It's treated that way. From your very first consultation to the final delivery, you'll have the dedicated relocation expert managing the details. You don't have to worry about getting rerouted to call centers, no endless transfers, just personal service that you can count on. You can rely on the expert packing and protection. We don't just move boxes, we're moving your life's treasures, and we understand that. Our professional packing services ensure that your belongings are packed with international grade materials, inventoried for customs, and protected during every step of the journey. Also, clear and transparent pricing. Moving overseas can feel overwhelming, but worrying about hidden fees shouldn't be part of the story. We offer easy to understand quotes. You can even compare international moving quotes with confidence before you commit. Customs expertise, that's going to save you a lot of time. Flexible storage solutions. The bottom line is we're not just moving your household, we are moving you into your future with care, professionalism, and the clarity you deserve. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you found the video helpful, don't forget, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps our channel grow. We publish new content regularly to make your international move easier and more informed than ever before. Wherever you're going, SDC International Shipping is here to be your trusted guide every step of the way. So check out in the video description for links to our website and our new Substack newsletter, where we dive in even deeper into global moving tips and real-world advice. Thanks for watching, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.